Hey everyone, so Start With Makeup requested that I do a video for beginner planners, so this week I'm going to be providing tips for choosing your planner and getting started. Then in an upcoming week we'll cover tips and tricks for the planning process in general. Planning can be overwhelming, especially for beginners. When I started, I was unsure of what the best strategy was. So today we're going back to the basics as I break down for you how to get started planning into simple steps. The first step is to take out a sheet of paper and write everything you want to use your planner for. You need to keep track of work, school, health, home, meal planning, auto maintenance, shopping lists, hobbies, goals, finances, books you like to read. And how often do you participate in these tasks? Do you do them every day, every week, or every month? So after you've written down your list, now you just need a pen and a planner. So right now my favorite pen is Energel by Pentel. And let me know down in the comments if you want me to do a review of planner pens in general. So you need to figure out what planner is going to work best for you. And consider the following questions. How big do you want your planner to be? Personalized or A5? A personal sized planner can be kept in a purse, but if you have a ton of tasks to keep track of, a personal sized planner may be too small to write everything down. There are so many different types of planners out there, so today I'm just going to show you a few examples based upon the ones that I could get access to. This one is a Webster's Pages Personal Size Color Crush Planner. And this is actually the one that I use to plan out my YouTube and Instagram. This one is 8 inches by 5 inches. And they're sold at Johan's for $26 about. And they're currently on sale for around $18. And it has 12 months spanning from January to December inside. This is an Erin Condren Life Planner. It's 9 1/4 inches by 8 1/4 inches. And they're being sold on the Erin Condren website for $50, but currently there's a sale going on for $25. And it spans 18 months from July to December of the following year. This one is a day timer, and this is actually a much older version than what is currently being sold. This one's from back in 2003, I think. It's 10 1/2 inches by 8 inches, and the new ones are currently being sold at Staples for about $34, but I think you also have to buy the inserts separately, whereas for the Erin Condren, Color Crush, and Happy Planners, they come with the inserts already inside. This is your regular sized Happy Planner. It's 9 3/4 inches by 8 1/2 inches. It's $30, but currently Michael's is running a sale, so it's $20.99, and inside it has 18 months that span from July to December of the following year, just like the Erin Condren. And this is a larger version of the Happy Planner. It's 11 1/2 inches by 10 inches. It's $34.99, but I actually got this at Planners Night Out at Michael's this past Thursday, so I'm pretty excited to start using it, and I was wondering if any of you guys went and how it went if you did go. But this one is just like the regular Happy Planner, where it has 18 months and that span from July to December of the following year. So when you're choosing your planner, you want to keep in mind how sturdy you need it to be. So we see here on the Erin Condren that it's coiled. This one is pretty sturdy, whereas the disc bound version isn't necessarily as sturdy, so if you have to like take this to a lot of different places, that may be an issue. And then you have the ring-bound version, which is fairly sturdy. This one comes with 6 rings, and it has a clasp, but then the day timer is zip up so that everything stays protected inside. There's all these different things you want to consider when you're choosing your planner. And you don't necessarily have to buy a planner. You could just make your own. So here's an example of pages that were just made on a computer. And these are set up as a daily spread. So you just write in the date here. But there's several different spreads that you can choose from. So some people like to do a bullet journal where it's just a blank piece of paper and they just jot down like to-do lists and important things for the day. But you can also do daily. If you're using a planner for just a few appointments, then you can get away with a monthly. So here's the larger Happy Planners monthly spread. But if you have a lot of daily tasks, you may want to choose something like a weekly spread. So here we have the Erin Condren. As you can see, this is set up in a vertical spread where there's 3 different sections for the day. And a Happy Planner looks very similar to the Erin Condren. It's also a vertical setup. So that's good if you want a sort of list-like structure to list all the things that you need to do in one day. Another option is to do a horizontal layout. So this is just an example from the Color Crash. So this might work if you maybe have fewer items in your day to write out, but you want to list all the details. Since this is all about personal preference, I would recommend trial and error. There are lots of printables online that you can test out the different layouts like weekly or daily or monthly, and you can print them out and just put them in a binder and try it out with your schedule before you invest a bunch of money into a bunch of different planners. And keep in mind that there's no such thing as a perfect planner, but you can still find a planner that works for you if you modify it and personalize your planner to fit your personal needs. So thank you for watching. Please check out my Instagram at PersonalizeMyPlanner for more planner ideas, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye!
Take everything we got, give it an honest shot.